What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and welcome to our Discord podcast call, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of our hangout every single week. I call it the closing table. The reason why I call it the closing table is because this is the table. We are closing. That's why we're calling it the closing table. And more importantly, every single Friday night, I talk about in the Discord a very important subject. And I decided I wanted to go live on all of the platforms, all the communities. I want everyone to hear this message because I think it's so powerful. And also to remind everybody exactly about our weekly Discord calls. And most importantly, remind everyone of the power of the community that we have. We have a very, very large community here. And I'm super excited to just get everyone together, everyone centrally focused and talking about everybody and exactly how you can go out here and start making money. So let's talk about the first thing here. Let's talk about wholesaling houses, right? Most importantly, the brutal truth about this business. And this is my 8 years of wholesaling real estate. And this was such an important thing I wanted to talk about today of pretty much exposing wholesaling real estate to its core of exactly what you need to have for success. Now, the thing about this industry is the past 8 years, you know, I've been in this business roughly 8 years, and after doing thousands of wholesaling deals, I can tell you there are every single year I learn a new brutal truth. And this brutal truth simplifies wholesaling. It makes it easier. It makes you understand it more and really breaks it down into simplistic forms of do this and not that. And the more simple you make this business, the better and the more money you make. So let's kind of break down exactly these 8 truths that I learned and how you can start implementing them for you to get rich wholesaling real estate. Now, the first thing I want everyone to know, all right, especially when you're really getting in this industry, right? Especially when you're starting out, you're looking to make money, you're looking to get rich, right? All these things. The first thing that I've always found is the free methods work, but the lazy people don't. And what I mean by this is in wholesaling real estate, right? A lot of this stuff works. Okay. Like the free stuff works. I don't think a lot of people understand the free stuff works. It like a lot of people think it don't. It does. Right. So everyone hears me. I've been talking about for the past 7 years about government list, right? Everyone's like, oh, it's free. I don't want to use it. It's free. Well, the dang reason why that sucker's free is because it costs no money. You can't even sell the information. It's illegal to sell government lists. Boy, that's why Xlease doesn't sell government lists. We don't go to the government, take the data, and sell it to you guys because for most jurisdictions, it is illegal to do that. It's legal for you to take that information and call them, but it's illegal to go out here and resell it. So the cool part about that is you get it for free. It's illegal to resell, and you can go out here and just start marketing. The best part about this is it's kind of difficult to pull a list. We actually just kind of broke the internet when we made government lists absolutely for free all over the country inside of freewholesaling.com. But the funny part about this is people see that it's free and they say, oh, it's free. You get what you pay for. And everything should be $500,000 to get this information. When the truth is, some free methods are way better than the paid ones. And I have no agenda. I'm not here to sell you on something here. Like I make no profit when you pull a probate list. You guys know this. The thing about this is it's just thing that works. I don't care if I make less money doing this, but I actually make more money when you do well because you send me JV deals, which is nice. But the thing about this is the free methods work, the lazy people don't. I cannot describe, or I don't even understand how lazy you have to be given a free government list. I'm showing you how to pull the probates. I literally have it on the spreadsheet where to get probates around the country. How incredibly lazy do you have to be for me to be able to give you this information, like actually hand it to you, and then you instead, okay? I literally go out here and give you this information completely for free, and I give you the info, and you say, there's a better way. Oh, I don't like how it was too easy. I don't like how you just gave it all to me right there. I'd rather it be paid. I would rather it be way more difficult for you to do. It's me crazy, guys. How? Why? The brutal truth about wholesaling real estate. Number one, the first fact is lazy people don't work. The free methods do. Everybody does not want to do the free methods because it's a little bit hard. Guys, we're talking about getting rich. We're talking about making money in this business. We're talking about like actually making a change in our lives. That's the thing about this. I don't understand why people don't understand this, but if you're trying to wholesale real estate, right, all you have to do is just follow the principles. Get the free stuff, go out. The second brutal truth here is there's no free lunch in this game. I don't know how the best way to go around this, but a lot of people think that when you are given information, when you are told about something, it's usually not free. And what I mean by this is, I think Milton Friedman came up with a quote of "There's no free lunch," meaning when somebody gives you something for free, it's not a net free. Someone had to pay for you to get it for free, usually. Right? So, like, if the government gives you free money, you're usually taking it from somebody else. It's not a net positive for everyone with this, right? And we can get the whole politics of this. But just think about that for a second. There's no free lunch. What I mean by this is wholesaling is not a game where anyone can just go in there and have success. There is a cost to success. There is a cost to getting rich. There is a cost to having success. There is a cost to all of these things in wholesaling real estate that you want. You want the sexy checks. You want the whip, right? You want the boat, whatever it is. There is a cost to this. And for most people here on the internet, I'm not going to get in this rant because I seem like a bitter old woman. But like, it's most people tell you got to spend $8,000 because it's the information that you're lacking, right? It's the secret info that's the reason you can't. It's never that. And now the new one is, well, I can't sell wholesaling info anymore, so I'm just going to sell you like a course on a new wholesaling method, which is just, I'm not going to get the whole thing right. There are people telling you to do crazy things. But the funny part about this is if somebody's telling you that there is a secret to this business and all you have to do is just give me money, then like that's not good business. And in wholesaling real estate, it's never been, oh, it's behind this paywall and then you will be a success. You're free lunch in that aspect where just because you pay someone $8,000 doesn't mean you're going to become successful, right? So just understand there's no free lunch in this business. There's always a payment. So you either pay with your money and you spend a bunch of money on marketing, you fail, you learn, or you don't spend the money on the marketing, you pay the cost with your time and effort and all these things. So I want everyone to really know that, like, yes, everything I give out's for free because I'm trying my hardest. I literally give my all into making everything super easy. So you can just focus on the one thing, which is your marketing, which is you finding a deal, which is you then closing the deal. I literally just give you all my scripts, show you how to find buyers. Everything is given to you so you can focus on just one specific thing, which is the marketing and closing the deals. That is what I do it for. That is why I'm working so hard for this. So you can just focus on this. That is it. That is what I do. This is why I push so stupid dang hard on this stuff. There's no free lunch in this business. Truth number 3. Nobody wants you to win. Get over it. Now, that is a brutal thing I'm telling you right now, and it's probably upsetting most people, me saying this. But let me be honest with you. You guys are watching this live on a Friday night. If you are a younger person, I'm 25 years old, right? I think of other younger people. It's like you guys can be partying, hanging out with the boys, gals, whatever you do, but you've chose to be in the Discord today, right? ZachDiscord.com for everybody not in it. You should be in it. You've chosen to be in ZachDiscord.com. You've chosen to watch me on YouTube, wherever in the world you're watching this from, right? But all y'all are in Wholesaling.com. All y'all in the Discord. All y'all are part of the Ginn family, right? Whatever it is. You have chosen to be with hundreds and the thousands of people that watch this. You have chosen to be with tens of thousands of other like-minded people who want to win. And here's the thing about this. We're all super loving and a great supportive community. But let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, okay? And it's not it ain't the sexiest thing in the world to say. Everyone's in for their own dang self-interest. And what I mean by this is nobody in there wants you to win. Like we'll support like I think we want everyone to win, but when you're looking at yourself, nobody else wants me to win except for me. You have to learn how to get over it. And what I mean by this is we have to stop telling people about us wholesaling sometimes. And I know this is like really like counterintuitive and sorry about that, but like just really think about this for a second, okay? Nobody wants you to win. So maybe you telling your uncle that you're getting into wholesaling, they don't care. I'll be honest with you, like they ain't gonna care. Oh, it just sounds like a scam, bro. I had a guy tell me wholesaling was a scam today. So I decided just to go and go, hey, let's find out the checks for the day. And it just popped up 2 checks, 25, I think for one for 15, one for 10,000. And I said, like, how is this a scam? I literally showed the checks I got today. And I'm like, well, how is this a scam? This is $25,000 in a day. Like, can you show me how what I'm doing is a scam? Guys, do you have a link to something you can go pay me to learn wholesaling? It drives me crazy. It's insanity to me. Guys, like it's just nuts to me that you guys go out here and like you'll hear your family members speak, you hear all these people talk, and the crazy part about this is y'all try to go in here and try to learn this business, and then you kind of get the courage to go in it and start talking, and then your whole family comes in here and says, "Oh man, I think that's a, I think I think that's a problem. I think it's a problem. What you're doing. It doesn't sound safe. It doesn't sound easy, right? It's not the best. You could do something better." And the funniest part about this is just like if you just pull up to your family members and say, "Hey, I'm doing this real estate thing," and mom says, "That sounds like a scam." Imagine this. Hold on. All right. Try to find this. Dang! No, mom. Here's a check for $15,000, mom. Here's another check today for $10,000. Mom. Hey, mom. This is your entire salary in my hand that I made this month because I believed in myself and you didn't believe in me. Oh, what are you going to say that now, mom, right? Oh, you're going to shut up. You know why you're going to shut up? You're going to shut up because I made your entire salary in the palm of my hand in under a month and I spent no money at all. So before anybody in your life tells you wholesaling's not right, it's a scam, guys, don't take my word for it. I'm already a stupid rich guy, okay? Look at the thousands of people in the community this month. They got a first deal and changed their entire life. So I want you to know that nobody's going to care when you're broke. But when you start pulling in the checks, then people start caring. Then people start caring about, I was always supportive of you, Brian. Guys, I hear it all the dang time. Everyone's family supportive of them. Finally, when they start having success. Drives me insane. I don't get it. I legitimately don't get it. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I've shown everybody the way here. And some of y'all will go tell me, what's the real secret? I'm going to show you all the checks. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go take it above that because I don't want to give out my deals. Like I don't want to give out my buyers. Let me show the thousands of people I teach. It's even better than flexing on me. Let me flex the tens of thousands of people in the communities and the hundreds of thousands of people in the communities. And you just see me getting rich. Then you see the people I'm teaching become millionaires. And they're not paying me a dime. I'm doing this all for free. And you still have the balls to tell me, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it." This always goes back to the thing I always say. There are people who are broker than you. There are people that are dumber than you, and there are people that are younger than you, getting insanely more rich than you. And they were born in a lot worse situations than you. So you have the courage to go tell me that, "Oh man, oh man." My favorite is the nice for you. You really want me to crash out. You just got to tell me to my face, "That's nice for you." I'll tell you a story. Somebody who friend of a friend or whatever, you're out on the town or whatever, and they see your car, they like your car, and they say, "Man, it's a nice car. What do you do?" And then they say, "Ah," and then you say, "Well, I do real estate or whatever." And they're like, "Oh, that's nice for you to have a car like that. Easy for you, nice for you." And this is a true story. Someone once said that about my car. They're like, "Nice for you to have a car like that." I don't get into certain things, but I was particularly chippy that day, and I basically crashed out on homeboy here, and I said, "Yeah, it is nice. It is nice for me to have this. You know, it was really nice of me to work 16, 17 hours a day every single year, every single day for multiple years straight. It was really nice of me to be made fun of by a ton of people on my wrestling team because I would show up to practice late because I'd be on appointments. It's really nice for me to go out here and get kicked out of class almost every single day for answering bandit sign calls. It was really nice of me to be chased by legitimate alligators and crackheads in the state of Florida, me just trying to make a check. It was really nice of me to have sleepless nights. It was really nice of me to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, put bandit signs out. It was really nice of me to go out here and cold call without a single prayer or unknown if I was going to become successful or not. It was really nice of me to be going out here and tell me, oh, I don't know if I can buy your deal. It was really nice of me to go out here and start this business from the ground up, me starting out and then bringing it up to a six-figure operation, then working with Rick and then starting to experiment on different strategies. And then it's really nice of me to go out here and start new things and potentially fail. It was really nice of me to fail on 15 different marketing strategies. It's completely nice of me to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars on lost deals every single day. It's really nice of me to go out here and have nights. I remember as a teenager where I couldn't sleep because I was broke and I didn't know what I was going to do in my life. It was really nice of me to go out here and work every single day. I don't think you guys really understand what hard work is sometimes. I think a lot of y'all do, but I think some of y'all don't. Do you understand? For years of my life, I woke up, I wholesaled, and I went to bed wholesaling. I woke up wholesaling, went to bed wholesaling. What that means is you get up at 5, you go to bed at midnight, and then you get up 5 hours later and you do the same thing. And you do that for years straight. What you don't understand is I never saw a club. I never did all the fun things most young men can do for 2 years straight because I was getting that bag. It's really nice of me not to do that. It was really nice of me not to go out here and do all these things. And a lot of people think I was absolutely crazy during that time. I wasn't going out here chasing women for 2 years when I was 18, 19, 20 years old. I was getting that bag. I was legitimately going out here and making a change in my life because it was really nice of me not to do those things. It was really nice of me to have that self-control. It was really nice of me to sacrifice years of my life for the freedom of the rest of my life. It was really nice of me to do all these things. And why I'm crashing out a homeboy, and I don't want to get too particular, but I did tell the guy, I said, "What have you sacrificed for your car?" And we're not going to talk about the guy's car, 2012 Toyota Corolla. Oops. Oh, who said that? What have you sacrificed for that car? What, partying in college in the frat? Making $40,000 a year at your job, never making a risk. And I know I sound crazy. I sound like I'm this like this egotistical dude, but like sometimes some things just snap in your mind. And people tell you it's really nice for you. It's really nice of you to do this. It wasn't nice of me. I've sacrificed so much to get to where I'm at. But I really want you to understand this, that the sacrifices I made is so small compared to the rewards that I got from that sacrifice. But the thing about that is most people are never ever willing to pay the price it really takes to become successful. And let me tell you something about the price that I paid for success. The price that I paid for success was insanely cheap. 2 years of my life, that's it. To make millions of dollars for the rest of my life, it's insane. It's insanity. And so my real question for everybody watching this is one of the biggest lessons that I learned was the sacrifice isn't that bad. It's always, the way I always look at it is the sacrifice of brushing your teeth. It's Guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to brush my teeth every night. I'd rather just not brush my teeth and my teeth are perfectly clean and fine, right? The thing about this is it takes what? I don't know, 3 minutes to brush your teeth, mouthwash, floss, whatever. But if you do that every single day, your teeth aren't going to rot out, and you're going to have all this pain and gum disease and all this stuff, right? The price is way cheap compared to the consequences of doing that. And how I look at wholesaling is like the price of just sacrificing all day, every day for 2 years straight. You're gonna make millions of dollars, have a team, and do whatever you want whenever you want. That's pretty dang cheap, dude. That is not an expensive thing at all. That's a pretty tame price to pay for success. I mean, that's the way I look at it. It's pretty dang cheap to sacrifice everything to have everything. And somebody said this quote once, and it changed my entire life, the way I look at things and explained it to people. It's like, you pay the price so you never have to look at the price ever again. And I didn't really understand that quote until like it, recently hit me. But the thing about this is I don't really look at the price of anything anymore. Outside of buying a private jet or a yacht or into boating, because boating gets stupid expensive. Outside of those things, I don't really look at the price of anything. Like if I want to go, I'm booking a couple flights here and there for this year. Like I don't look at the price. Like I don't care. It's like, okay, whatever. Simple, right? I don't look at the price of shoes. I don't like not many things I look at the price of anymore. And so it's because I paid the price. So I never have to look at the price. And I think you guys really have to start looking at it like this. Start looking at what you're paying for your success versus what it is. And starting, I'm not big on the whole, envision, manifest it. Brother, I ain't manifesting anything. I'm already doing it. And for brutal truth number 3, I want to lay one quote on, which is a really heavy quote. And this is one of my favorite quotes of the year because I've been crazy on the Roman Empire lately. But this is my number one rebuttal for anybody. Rome wasn't built in a day. Be patient. You don't have to become a millionaire in 2 or 3 years wholesaling. I love that one. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can be patient. Yeah, patience is important, but here's the thing about Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, but they were laying bricks every single hour. Whoo! That's a quote right there. That don't give you goosebumps of what you need to be doing. It should. So yeah, this empire that I built in wholesaling for my own operations and company wasn't built in a day, but I was working every single hour. And really think about that for a second. Rome wasn't built in a day, but they were laying bricks every single hour. Once you have that mindset of, yeah, you're building the empire, but you have to be laying bricks on it every single hour. And eventually over time, it's grown. That's it. That's how you do it. That's how success is made. Now, brutal truth number 4. Nobody is going to save you. Think about that. Nobody is going to save you. What I mean by this is everybody who gets in this business looks for their knight in shining armor, their hero, all these things. And I really want you to understand that you are your hero. You are the person who's going to save the day. In this superhero novel, whatever, you are Superman. Okay. You are going to be the person to save your family. You are going to be the person to retire your mom. You're going to be the person to help your wife out and get out of debt or whatever it is you're looking at, right? You are the person, not anybody else. I'm not going to be the person who's going to save your family out of whatever situation you're in. I might be a part of the journey, right? I might be the sidekick for you guys, but I am not that person, right? I am your Mr. Miyagi at best in your superhero story. I might be the one who introduces you to the game. I might be the person who trains you. I might be the person to introduce you to the community that we have. But ultimately, the lights, the stage lights are shining on you. The book is being written about your perspective, not my perspective. So you're the one who has to save you. I'm not being the person who saves you. There's no free lunch. I'm not handing you success. You have to get the olive branch that I'm extending to you and make the most of it. So no one's going to save you. I'm not going to be the one saving no one, right? And this is also a double-edged sword because when somebody says, oh, if you go buy my $15,000 program, I'll save you and make you success. No, that ain't it either. It all comes down to if you're willing to work. That's it. Every superhero always trained like crazy to get their success. You're no different. No one's going to save you except for yourself. And that's a very hard truth a lot of people can't swallow. My favorite is everyone thinks, oh, the government's going to save me. Oh, boy. You know how many people have told me to my face, oh, once Joe Biden, and I'm not getting political, but I actually know people who say this. Joe Biden's going to pardon my $150,000 of student loan debt. It's going to happen, and then I'm going to be saved. There's legitimately people my age who say like, oh, the next president's going to pardon my student loan debt, so I'm not going to pay my loan. It's crazy. It's insanity to me. It's insane. You guys are sleeping on your own success. This is a hard, brutal truth to swallow. But this is a brutal truth. Once you actually understand pure and ultimate accountability for yourself, then you actually start becoming successful. Brutal truth number 5. Numbers don't care about your feelings. This is a hard pill to swallow. This is a hard truth to swallow. But the numbers are the numbers. And what I mean by this is the amount of calls that you've made in the past 7 days are the numbers. However you feel about how hard you worked, I don't care. Your wallet doesn't care. At the end of the day, nobody cares if you felt like you worked hard or not. It's the results that matter. It's the results that determine how good you actually were. How you feel has no bearing on if you're a success or not. If you really want to see me wild out, I love one-on-ones. We'll do a couple today. It's always people that feel like they did a lot of marketing this month. Zach, I done everything I possibly could to get a deal this month. I made 4 calls this week. Like, what? Are you serious? It's insanity. I don't understand. So going back on this, right? I've been a very large proponent of this, and I will continue to be. But like, think about this: Also, let's talk about numbers to a point too. If you make 10,000 calls and somebody else made 5,000 calls, does it automatically mean the person that made 10,000 calls got more deals than the guy that made 5,000 calls? No. No, it does not. There are nuances to this. So when I ask somebody about, their business and what they're doing, what they're not doing right, I ask very, very, very specific questions. One of these very specific questions is, okay, you made 10,000 calls. Well, how many of those people picked up? I don't know. But you made, I made 10,000 calls. Yeah, I'm the man. You're the man, dude. You're the man. No, you're not. Because if you called 10,000 people, you called 10,000 people up here, right? All the way up here. And you called 10,000 people and 1,000 of them picked up. 10% contact rate. That's not bad. But if you called 5,000 people and 2,000 people picked up, the person who had 2,000 people pick up did way better. Shocking statement. Shocking statement. And so sometimes the numbers don't matter. Sometimes the numbers don't matter when it comes to just calls. It's what we call it a vanity metric, right? It makes you feel good, but does it actually push the needle? No, it does not. So just understand this, that it's not about the number of calls you make. It's about the number of people that pick up and the amount of offers you make. So if we could talk about numbers to really focus on, there's only one number to focus on in wholesaling. There's really like one KPI I have to ask everyone. And this is if you could tell me, Zach, put the Miami Dolphins win the Super Bowl next year on the line. Drastic stuff, I know. You have to guess this person's wholesaling income for 2025. I'm going to say, okay, for the month of January last month, Mr. Johnson, whatever your name is, I don't really care. How many offers did you make in the month of people that wanted to sell their property? How many offers did you make? That's the only question you need. That's the only question I'm going to ask you. Wait, are you going to ask me about how many texts I sent? Irrelevant. Are you going to ask me about what dispositions secrets that I have? Are you going to ask me how many buyers I have? No. I'm only going to ask you, how many offers did you make? Because the amount of offers you make is, especially on off-market direct-to-seller deals, are in extremely, like almost to a T, perfectly correlated, right? Like perfectly correlated to how much money you're making. Because the point of this business is to make a stupid amount of phone calls, get a bunch of people to pick up the phone, and then they're qualified. You qualify them using our script, and then you give them the offer, get it locked up, sell it to a buyer, get your checks. That's the point. That's the point here, okay? That's what we're doing. It's insane. That's all you got to do. That's how you become successful. If you ain't making offers, you ain't making money. I want you to understand that. If you ain't making offers, you ain't making up money. Brutal truth 6. Ditch the apps, ditch the drama, and ditch the excuses. Listen to me again. Ditch the apps, ditch the drama, and ditch the excuses. For most young men watching this, I think guys have the biggest problem with this. You need to severely reduce the amount of time you spend on social media. Yeah, okay. You're in the Discord, right? You're watching me on YouTube. Fine, whatever. I don't think you can get people don't usually doom scroll on YouTube all day, right? YouTube's you kind of have to make an effort to watch a YouTube video, right? But some of y'all spend all day on TikTok and Instagram and just getting your dopamine hit after dopamine hit. And we I ain't gonna talk about this person, but we had somebody. We had a individual on the Discord call last week, and they didn't know why they weren't having success. And At the end of the Discord calls, I cut off the live feed and I go straight in the Discord, and I turn the TikTok live off, and I'm like, "Okay, this is not recorded, like, no one's gonna know about it, right?" And all these things. And we're just gonna talk man to man and figure out your problem. And, this person's unnamed, but, like, we basically found out that, homeboy spends a lot of time on Instagram. That's, he didn't know how he wasn't successful, but he didn't wanna tell me his screen time. He was too scared to tell me. And, you get all the excuses. It's like, "Okay, well, screenshot your screen time." "Oh, I don't know how to pop up screen time." "Really? Really? Are you that dumb?" "No." Then he knows. I'm like, and he basically insinuates he has it, but he's not gonna show me. You know, um, some guys have a Safari open and they don't want to show that. I don't know. Uh, I ain't gonna get into it. But yeah, some individuals do not want to share the screen time because of things like that. Uh, some of y'all have sent me your screen times, and I'm like, I wish I never saw that. That's all I could say. But basically, I remember once this one guy, he's DMing me, and I'm like, well, like, why aren't you having successful? He's just like, oh, he's like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, well, what's your screen time? He's like, oh, I spend like 8 hours a day on my phone. And I'm like, 8 hours? I'm like, give me your screen time. Homeboy gives me a screen time. He's got 4 hours a day on Hinge. And I'm like, dude. I'm like, are you rich? He's like, no. And I'm like, bro, if you want better success with the ladies, I promise you, deleting your dating apps, getting super rich in a year or two, and then going back, your life will be a lot better. I promise you, your game will be a lot sicker, bro. Okay? If you spend those 4 hours, let's do real talk for a second. If you spent those 4 hours on Hinge and you spent that towards cold calling, motivated sellers, door knocking, drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars, and then you go back onto it after you're rich and successful, you got your AMG in the back, and then you're traveling the world. I promise you, your game will be a lot better. All right. you know, so this is not a joke, but we found the guy spends too much time on Instagram, and I'm like, dude, why don't you just delete Instagram? He's like, oh, what? If you spend 5 hours a day, if you spend 5 hours a day on Instagram, there is nothing on Instagram that is going to give you more satisfaction than, I don't know, $25,000. $25,000 in my hand gives me a lot more satisfaction than watching Kanye crash out on Instagram or something like that, right? I get a lot more satisfaction with $25,000 in the palm of my hand from flipping paper, wholesaling houses, than I do watching another Patrick Mahomes interview in the Super Bowl about who he thinks is his favorite Taylor Swift song. I don't know, right? I don't know what you guys watch on Instagram, but like Instagram's pretty stupid. Okay. Like, I don't know how you guys spend so much time on this stuff. Like, I don't get it. No young guy says, "Oh yeah, I was watching a lot of Nietzsche on Instagram and a lot of philosophy on YouTube. That's I just spend 6 hours a day. You know, I told them, like, why don't you just, if you're gonna waste 5 hours a day, at least do it towards an intellectual pursuit. Learn literature. Go learn philosophy. Go spend your 5 hours learning a language. You're watching people shake their butt on the internet. Like that. That's what you're spending your 5 hours a day on. At least go spend that towards something to at least learn nuclear physics. Go learn string theory. No, you're watching cats with hats on Instagram. Okay, it's insanity to me. Okay, like I feel like I'm an old guy who's all like bitter against the world, but it's just like, what do you guys do? It's crazy. It's insane. So yeah, guys, ditch the apps, ditch the drama. Like any drama in life, I can't do anymore. It takes mental like brain power. Okay. The only like I physically can't watch like, I don't get into this. I can't watch like drama TV shows. I think they're so stupid. Actually, Reality TV. TV shows are awesome. But I Breaking Bad, Sopranos, love drama TV shows like that because I can't live the life of Tony Soprano. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I don't physically live that gangster life in New Jersey. So like it's fun to me, I like that. But like these reality shows of people like yapping, "Oh, Sheila said this about John." Like, this is so stupid. And most guys can relate to this, right? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Well, let me flip the switch on you. Do you know what is reality TV for men? And then maybe everyone's going to start unsubscribing here, but I don't really care. For most of y'all, it's sports, and I'm not saying that in like a dirty way because I love sport, by the way, too. But the amount of collective hours everyone in our community has talked about Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade. If we spent the collective, how much money in wholesaling could we make with the amount of time that y'all have talked about the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, Mavericks Lakers trade? We probably have about 1,000 hours from everybody watching this talking about this basketball trade. And trust me, the Lakers got the best end of that deal. Luka LeBron's gonna be awesome to watch. I'll be watching it, trust me. But the amount of time that you guys spend talking about the trade, thousands of hours. If we spent those hours towards wholesaling, we could collectively have millions of dollars. But you guys don't understand that your time is a currency. You are spending that currency on stupid stuff. Now, if you go out here, right, and spent $1,000 on, Wagyu Kobe beef steak at a steakhouse, you'd be like, "That's a waste of money, dude. I'd never do that." But y'all spend 5 hours playing Call of Duty on a Tuesday night when you could be cold calling, when you could be texting. You guys don't look at money as a resource, but it is a resource. It's cliche. It's our most valuable resource. And some of y'all waste it way too much. And most people who are younger waste it way more than older people. But really understand that. I love sports to death. But I know when not to waste my time. So theoretically, I should not watch any Miami Dolphins football because it's a waste of my time. But I'm very efficient of choosing the Miami Dolphins as a main team because we don't ever make the playoffs or do anything well. So I have all this free time. Just kidding. It's a joke because we suck. But the thing is, like, you could love sports, but I think you guys have to really look back on sports, like how much time are you really spending on it? Because some of y'all really, it consumes y'all's lives. And if all I'm just telling you is maybe you should spend some of these times. You don't have to watch all 82 Dallas Maverick basketball games, okay? You could watch 40 of them. I know it's crazy to see. I know it's crazy to say. But we all have to look at money as a resource. And I'm going to get flamed on the internet for talking about this, but like maybe if we can do some of that sports time into wholesaling, we can see more success. Because if you put more of your time in this business, I promise you'll make more money. I promise you. Just saying. Just being honest, okay? And the last thing I'll say on this, and this is probably the hardest statement for me to say, but the amount of satisfaction I get from the Miami Dolphins winning a regular season game is so small compared to the satisfaction of cashing a check. Even to this day, a $5,000 check, I get way more happy from that than the Dolphins winning a game. I'll be honest. And I'll say the last thing here. My largest wholesaling deal was $121,000. I remember very vividly at 21 years old doing that deal. I don't think the Miami, and this is my crazy Stephen A. Smith take of the day. I don't think the Miami Dolphins winning a Super Bowl in my lifetime will give me as much dopamine hit as making $121,000 on a wholesaling deal. And that's my crazy take of the day because I love the Dolphins to death. But nothing will give me more satisfaction than me making $125,000 on it, like the high on that. So, if you really wanna get that dopamine rush, go make 100 grand on a deal. You know what to do. You know how to pull a probate. You know how to skip trace it. You know how to call. You know how to lowball. Just telling you the dang truth here, guys. Just keeping it real. Truth number 7, use niches to overcome lack of time or resources. So some of y'all don't have a lot of time, and that's okay. What we need to do is use niches instead. The riches are in the niches. What I mean by this is like probates, code violations, drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars, right? The average stuff, the stuff that is a lot harder than the average person, right? So I always push people to do water shutoffs. I know it's not the easiest to do, but that's the point. Because no one else can get it. And if you can get it, you'll get a good debt list that'll actually get you money and actually get you deals. People are, Zach, why are you telling me that's such a hard list? Why are you making me do such? I'm making you do such a hard list because once you get that list, it's easy. You pay the price up front, and then the rest is so much. Because when you call 100 people and 20 people want to sell their house, you're like, this is insane. Because you paid the price in the beginning. No one else wants to tell you this. Guys, no one else in the industry will ever tell you the things I'm telling you because they can't make money from it. They can't charge you for this stuff. I don't make a dime from this. Well, okay, I do. So, truth is, if you do a water shutoff list and you send me a deal, and then you guys can send me more JV checks, and that's all sexy and great. But that's the thing. I'm getting asked here on TikTok, do you do one-on-one coaching? Homeboy, I can make 15 grand in an hour. You cannot afford me as a one-on-one coach. I don't have anyone as a one-on-one coach. The real reason is if I make 15 grand, I'll just do a JV deal with someone. I'll make $30,000 and split it with you 50-50. I'm not going to spend an hour of my day once a week for a year straight for $6,000. That is, that's like a broke wholesaling coach mentality. And I get everyone attacked. It's like, Zach, it's worth it. Yeah, if you're willing to give an hour of your time every week for $7,000, like that's like a 6-figure job. And hey, hats off to everyone that's making a 6-figure job, but like the real thing is the richest wholesalers are doing a bunch of JVs with it. Like if I could do 5 or 6 $10,000 deals in a day, that's better than me doing the one-on-one coaching. And the real players in this industry are not selling coaching. They're not. Some have communities, I guess, but they're not doing those stupid one-on-one stuff. And when you see that stuff, it's like, red flag. And everyone thinks, oh, you're talking about that. Dude, I'm not talking about anyone, honestly. I'll be like, I'm talking about myself. And if you guys are at this point in the game of wholesaling where you don't realize that you're actually good at wholesaling, you don't sell coaching. You just JV with people. The top 10 largest wholesalers, I said this on Thursday, the top 10 largest wholesalers in this country aren't coaches. They do JVs with people. Because there's not $5,000 from a person from that. There are hundreds of thousands of dollars a day from these type of things. That's the real money. That's the real life-changing stuff that nobody is going to tell you. It's a secret info no one wants you to know. Brutal truth number 8. There's only 3 ways to win with no money. And there's a million ways to win with a budget. What I mean by this is if you have no money, 3 ways to win. You can be a JV wholesaler with the hundreds of thousands of people in our communities. By the way, the top 3 largest wholesaling communities are all from me and Rick. Me and Rick own the 3 largest wholesaling communities. Crazy, right? ZachDiscord.com, freewholesaling.com, and Wholesaling House is for real. Collective 180, 100,000 people in the communities. Oh, it's insane. Guys, do you think you can find one person out of 200,000 people to do a video with you this month? One person out of 200,000. Oh, yeah. I think you can. Number two, the other way to win is you can be what we call a nationwide niche wholesaler. So I made this massive announcement and it's just it guys, I don't know why. I've had thousands of people take me up, but I need hundreds of thousands to take me up on this thing. I'm just gonna drop that sheet. I don't really even care anymore. You don't even have to be in freeholstein.com. I'm just gonna blow this sucker up. But let me put it in the chat for everyone in here. Let me give it to the Discord people. There we go. Guys, like, I'm not even joking. Right here is where you get all the government lists. Okay. This is the map, and this is where you can pull the data of government lists, the liens, the code violations, the probates, the entire country here, right here. This right here is where you can pull all the government lists in these areas. I'm giving it to you guys for free. I don't want a dime. You just click it, you get the information. There's no paywall, there's nothing. I legally can't even sell you this list. If somebody sells you this list, they're breaking the law for a ton of counties. But this is like, so you go nationwide, pull all this government data. All right, pull all the government data and go to work. Now, obviously, you should use X leads for the skip tracing for this, but I'm not going to get into that today. That's what you got to do. It's crazy to me. It's insane. It drives me crazy. Like, what in the world? Guys, I'm telling you right now, this is like everyone's sleeping on this. It drives me crazy. Okay, let's talk about this. All right. What's the last way? Just traditional wholesaling, right? We can do virtual wholesaling. We can do like local wholesaling, right? Stuff we teach in freewholesaling.com, right? All these things. But I think everyone needs to be in ZachDiscord.com and freewholesaling.com and be part of this revolution we have in this business. So if you look here again, all right, this is the sauce. This is the game right here, okay? All these markets, you pull the liens, probates, code violations, right? Import and put the leads into X leads for $49 a month to get it skip trace. But like, you don't have to do that. You can use cyber voucher checks, truepeoplesearch.com. We're going to update probably 100 more markets by the weekend. And we're probably going to get every single market possible for government lists absolutely for free to the people. No questions, no problem, no payment at all. Because I'm giving government lists for free. The reason is me and Rick basically coined the term government lists. I don't own government lists. I don't own that word. But me and Rick are the only ones who ever talked about it. And the fun part about that is we always said it's for the people, and that is for free. And we're just giving it out for the people for free. It's pretty exciting. That's how you do it. So let me share this really quick. I got to go grab a charger here. I don't know where Rick put the charger here. Government lists are for the people. And this is a list that the people have been engaged from forever, honestly. So let's pop this in. All right. So this sucker reach? Yeah, I think it will. There we go. Hey, simple as that. All you have to do is just go in the spreadsheet, go pull the information, and boom, it's there. So Olivia says, where do we get this? That's a funny you ask. Freewholesaling.com. Right there. Freewholesaling.com. It's actually insane that nobody knows about this, guys. I have just shared, and this is being updated almost daily, how to get government lists absolutely for free. I'm the first and only person to ever do this. It's crazy. It's a lot of people don't like that. And the funny part is you can't gatekeep this information. Everyone wants to go sell information, sell all this stuff. You can't sell government lists. Government lists is something I created for the people, by the people. And government lists are on books from 30, 40, 50 years ago. So yeah, everyone wants to take money from you. I'm the only person who can tell you how to get this info for free. I'm the only person who doesn't charge for my community. I'm the only person that's in charge for my course. I don't charge for information. All I do is make a ton of money JVs. And most importantly, we have the biggest and baddest wholesaling community out there, wholesaling.com. And of course, you want the best software, go to X Leads, but everyone knows about that. So let's answer some questions here. I know I kind of ranted at y'all for a while. I think the Discord had a slight issue with the audio. I think it was because I've been streaming on YouTube and I was streaming on Discord. So sorry for all the Discord people. There's a slight audio issue. Discord, can you see me, Discord? I know Discord can hear me. Okay, Discord can see me and hear me. Okay. So by the way, guys, I'm not streaming this every single week. Very special topics. I think I want to stream everywhere, so everybody knows what I talk about on the weekly Discord calls. Next Friday, Rick Ginn is going to be on here. I'm going to be busy next Friday, by the way. I didn't realize that. I was like, what's next Friday? I'm going to get in trouble. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be here. So Rick's going to be on here on Friday. And yeah, and so only Friday I'm going to take off. But yeah, simple. But yeah, so Rick will be on here for, next Friday on the Discord. He's only going to stream inside of Discord, nowhere else. So make sure you're on the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, just go to zachdiscord.com, and that's how you join it. So yeah, don't want to give I don't want to give out all the Discord calls, but some, hey, this one I think everyone needs to see. So we tell everyone to get inside the Discord, right? So free zachdiscord.com. It's our free Discord community. It's pretty cool. Obviously, freewholesaling.com. And let me answer some Discord questions specifically. So just in case you guys don't know, this is what the Discord looks like right now. So we usually have 200 people on, but everyone's watching on YouTube right now. I don't know why. But yeah, we got the comments going crazy. Oh my gosh. I think we had 210 people on the last one because we only do it inside the Discord, but y'all love being on YouTube too much. I'm trying to get you on the Discord to hang out. But let's answer some questions here. All right, there we go. All right, let's answer some Discord questions here. Let's see. And I'm going to give the streamer link to the people in the Discord. So I'll do a couple of them in there. All right. I'm going to do the X Lead stream tomorrow morning. So I'll be on at 10 a.m. Let's see. Zach, you have my time for the day for it. I've not stopped watching. Hey, y'all can watch. You just got to put the effort in. You just got to do it, though. Let's see here. Oh, my gosh. Let's see here. You guys are all arguing against Naruto and Goku. What is up, guys? Let's see here. What's up, Max? I see Max is on here. Let's see. Homeboy Brandon said, lifting weights to Zach's motivation is my new passion. Bro, that's not it, dude. You should cold call to my motivation. That's what you guys got me doing it. Dude, it's Zach Discord with an H. How do you not see that? Lord. Matt, what's going on, man?
Hey, it's Matt from Indiana.
Oh, Matt. I remember you, man. What's going on?
So that South Carolina deal closed last week and the checks came in yesterday.
Ooh. Okay.
So that was $8,500.
Nice. What was the marketing list for everyone?
Okay. Well, I actually was doing having a company do some YouTube ads. So, or not YouTube, Facebook ads. So that's where the lead came in. The people moved to my market from there. So I locked it up, and then I used X Leads to get cash buyers.
How much money did you spend on the ads?
Well, I spent a lot over the whole year, and I have it's undetermined. I mean, it's not positive yet.
Okay, so that's what
I'm not quite positive yet, but I also had a big learning curve. It was new, it was direct to seller, the quality was, I wasn't totally great with the quality, but you never know, you know what I mean? So, and there's a lot of learning that happened during the time.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of issues that didn't have anything to do with some of the other quality. Because I was right there with, I did lose a few deals that I had leads come in on that, hey, for whatever reason, they went with somebody else because they were just putting their information out to everybody. But I was right there on a few leads to try to, get them. So, hey, it was, let's say for a net $35,000 or $4,000 loss, it was a great education
Yeah.
into that type of marketing. People lose a lot more. You know what I mean?
Oh, trust me, dude. I know. I know.
So
That's why I'm asking, man. Like, dude, the reason I'm asking is like, are you the golden child? Like, are you the guy that I finally have found who's getting like a 15x on his Facebook ads? Please show me. Like, please teach me. I'm begging you, man. And the reason I'm doing, Matt, I'm not trying to burst your, but like, dude, I want Facebook ads to work so bad. I keep trying. It don't work for me. Am I stupid? I don't know. Like, can I find somebody? And I'm like, Matt, please share with me, please.
no, this one, okay, the person who was selling this one had all the right motivation and everything. But they were like the rare one out of everybody else. All these other people I got, like even when I got excited about, some of the ones I got in, like it looked like the price should be close. I mean, the people just were like, they were unreasonable. And like, why, I don't know why they didn't try to hire realtors or whatever, I mean, why do you think a cash offer is going to come in at value? It didn't. Hey, none of it made sense the way that people thought on it. So, and hey, most people. But this one had the right motivation, and I got a cash buyer who had bought in the same town, and I skipped trade. Hey, listen to this. So on a Monday, as I'm coming to the end of my inspection, 3:00 on a Monday, I download like 35 or 40 cash buyers on the base X Leads plan. And I download it, I throw it into the ninja mode, and I just start, hey, power dialing these people. And if someone answered, yes, I'm a cash buyer, do you want information? Sure, I'll send it to you. And, in 24 hours, I had about 4 or 5 people interested. 48 hours, a guy went by and was willing to deal with the lady's half brother that was squatting in the house, put him out after closing. And, hey, he gave me what he wanted, and I had to do a little, hey, go back to the seller, and hey, I had to kind of put it all together.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
No, I mean I got excited because the cash buyer part of X Leads worked, and it got me to the head of the line to talk to the people who wanted the house.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I'm seeing with X Leads. It's getting you to the head of the line. It's cutting out the learning curve, or it's shortening the process. Because I would use PropStream and just skip trace like all the freeways, but hey, that takes so long, and it's like banging your head against the wall one at a time. It's so slow.
I get it, dude. Trust me, the X Leads buyer thing's the best. We just gotta work on the seller side on getting that fixed, and we got some nice ROI from there. But you're at a point where you can start taking those risks, and you've definitely will hit some out of the park. So that's good for you, man.
Well, a second X Leads win for me is that, and this was like within a week of me getting X Leads, I contacted this. This was a pre-foreclosure set for sheriff's sale the first week of March in Lake County. And I had a guy that, hey, he acted like he didn't really know what was going on with his house. But hey, anyway, I was like, well, if you're looking to sell, I can help you. So it took me a couple weeks to get in between the holidays and everything. So I get in his house. I say, hey, I can buy this and put 10,000 in your pocket. And he's like, really? He was like, it's like a $320,000 house. So, if it's all fixed up. And, I locked it up for 155, 750. I just dispoed that yesterday for 175.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, and the cash buyer that's doing it is going to let me get the listing on the back end when he's ready to sell.
Where did you find the seller from?
It was it's in my local market. I know lots of cash buyers. I've been in the market for 20 years, so I know all the heavy hitters. So
that's a win right there, man. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that huge win. Hey, it's a huge win. Hey, lots of stuff.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm here to help you out, man. What can I help you with? Any X Leads questions, anything like that? I mean, I'm here to help you out because you got to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, well, I've been sick this week and I got back surgery next week, but maybe while I'm down a little bit, I'm going to work on downloading some lists and getting my drip worked up to where I can get to the maximum texts every day through the
You just got to
automation.
do it every day, and then it just keeps going up the limit, and then you'll be good to go.
Yep. I mean, that's my goal. Hey, here soon, but all this, I'm concentrating on dispoing some stuff because I have a vacant lot I'm under contract with that I think if there's a sewer tap available and the building department will let a certain type of building on it, I think I can get like 3 to 5 on that one.
Ooh,
and then I got REO in Illinois, right 20 minutes away in Illinois, that I'm looking to dispo. And again, I found the cash buyers off of X Leads. Same type of thing.
There we go, dude. Hey, I like it. That's awesome, man. Because you're humble enough to be like, hey, Zach, I need some help last couple of times. I'm trying to give you my best advice. And I think it's helping you out a lot more, man. So dude, I'm here. Like, what can I do to help you out? That's why I say you need to have the best success because it's not the tools that you need. You already got X Leads, man. It's just knowing how to use it the right way. Be good to go.
Yeah. No, I'm learning. I've watched these platforms. Like the data provider for X Leads has a few different partners. So I've seen the data in other iterations, but just the stuff you guys have with it is good. So yeah.
Oh, like I'm not even saying this to be funny. No one else has the cash buyer data that we have. There's not one software like that has the investor leads like we do. And there's reasons for it. And I know it works. I know it doesn't work. And
and I'm excited to really exploit X Leads here after I get through a little recovery or as I recover. And I have to concentrate more on little things. I can make this a pet project if I'm laid up, for a little bit.
There we go. Awesome, man. Well, hopefully you have a safe recovery and let's keep it up.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks a lot, Zach, for everything.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay. I need to get into this. Okay. This is Zach's drama for the day. We have Logan on here. RT. Logan. He has the name Wholesale. Logan, please, Logan, please. I'm copying the streamer link. I want you to hop on. I have a question for you. You already know the question I'm going to ask you, but you need to be a man and hop on the StreamYard. You need to be a man and hop on the StreamYard. If you want to stay in this Discord, you're going to have to answer my question, my guy. You know the question I'm going to ask you. Logan, I see you're in here, bro. You need to talk to me. We need to talk right now. You need to clear the air here, my bro. I'm gonna wait. Logan, where are you, my guy? Dude, we need to talk. I have a StreamYard link. You've hopped on these StreamYards plenty of times. I know this. I am going to give you a minute to hop on here. Okay? I'm going to give you a minute. We're going to put a 1-minute timer on here, Logan. Because if you want to be on the StreamYard, we're going to have to talk, bro. I see you on here. Logan, I don't specifically ask for people to hop on. I'm going to DM you, Logan, the StreamYard link too, just so you don't forget it, my guy. You know exactly what I'm going to ask you. This is the point, Logan, where you got to be a man and talk to me. You got to be a man and talk to me, Logan. All right. His name's literally Wholesale on here. Logan, I'm waiting, my guy. Is our minute up? And our minute is over. Logan. Man. Okay. Well, Logan, you lost your chance here. So sorry. We're gonna have to ban Logan out of here. So the reason why Logan must leave is because Logan did not have. I'm not gonna say it about him. Whatever. Nice guy. But I want everyone to understand about Logan, what's going on here. So his name's Wholesale on here. He's gonna get out of here. So let's where is he? He's watching this right now. That's great. Where is he? Let's see. Hold on. We gotta Here we go. Bye, Logan. Everyone say bye to Logan. I'm not even trying to be mean, dude. But like okay. So let's talk about Logan for a second. All right. I gave him the StreamYard link. He don't want to talk to me. Okay. Logan decided to hop on a bunch of one-on-ones with me. And we've talked about plenty of times. I showed him how to get started into wholesaling real estate for free. And him and his partner, great guys. Love these guys, actually. They made, I think, $100,000 together their first year wholesaling in college. Congratulations. 100 grand in college learning from government lists in college? Awesome. He hopped on so many of these one-on-ones like, Zach, please keep teaching me. And I kept teaching him. He kept showing checks. He kept doing better and better and better. And then one day, Logan stops talking to me. Why does he stop talking to me? This guy's just doing better and better. And I'm scrolling on Instagram, ironically, and I get an ad. Hey guys, this is Logan. I'm going to teach you in our private mentorship how we made $100,000 all by ourselves. Hop on for a call. And I'm like, Logan, what are you doing? I gave you this info so you could give it back to the people for free. But Logan, you took my information that I gave to the people. And then you put it behind a paywall. You admitted you learned everything from me. On video, we have you, guys, we have you on video everywhere, Logan. You admitted you learned everything from me. You thanked me and Rick so many times. And then right when he graduated college, you decided to start running ads on my followers, by the way, and trying to get them on discovery calls. And then you come back and say, hey, Zach, it's Logan. I've been a long time. What's going on? Shocker. Shocker, spending $15,000 on Instagram ads did not get you a positive ROI. Maybe somebody didn't want to spend $20,000. I don't know how much you were selling your course for. Shocking. Nobody wanted to hear from somebody who made $100K wholesaling, who completely on video learned from me. Shocking that didn't work. And now you're coming back wanting to be part of the community. I'm not here to shame you. I'm not here to say anything bad. And I wanted to come here with a full heart and said, Logan, I want you to hop on the streamer link and talk to me. If you apologized, I would take it. I'd turn the other cheek and I'd let you come back in the community. But I don't know if you're somebody who should be in our community. Now, remember, our communities are free. I'll let anyone in the community for free. But to blatantly take my information, I don't care. Guys, you could take whatever info I have and go and selling it, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, if you sell a $10,000 course, I don't hate you for it. Okay. I don't hate him for it. But when you start running ads and saying that you are going to sell information and you've learned everything from me because I taught you for free. I don't understand it, man. And like, if you had your own wholesaling system, it'd be like, whatever, bro. But you've said on video 50,000 times you learned everything from me. And I gave you all of my best info because I wanted you to succeed. You started succeeding, and then you stopped talking to me. And what the? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, dude. Because I know what happens when you try to sell a wholesaling program and you don't walk the walk. You have to be at the point where you make millions of dollars doing this business. And then you can start, and then you get some respect in the industry, at least when you sell a program. But when you make 100K, you say, Zach, I made 100K from you, and then you start trying to sell a course. It's insane to me. I think Logan spent probably half his money he made wholesaling on probably ads trying to sell a program. And it's insane to me that, like, it just pops on my feet. I'm like, what is this guy doing? And now you stop doing it, and you're coming crawling back. And what I'm mad about, Logan, is you came back and pretended. You pretended that I wouldn't know about it. Bro, you spent so much money on ads. I saw it. And you got to remember, I have other accounts besides Flip with Zach. So what people do is they'll spend money on, like, hey, show ads on Zach's account only. Because y'all think that's like the cute thing. Crazy. And so I asked you, Logan, I said, bro, please hop on the StreamYard and explain this to me. Maybe you figured something out, and that's why you're selling the thing. But I don't know. It drives me crazy. And so I'm not a mean guy, but like, yeah, I'm not going to show his account, but like, I was about to share my screenshot of my DM to him. I just sent him the StreamYard link, DM'd him. Homeboy still has not DM'd me back. Logan, what are you doing? My guy. It's crazy to me. Let's see. Is this guy still selling this thing? I'm trying to find it. I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe it lost. But like, what's going on here, man? What are you gonna do? And I've been through this before. I remember somebody there's some crazy programs selling reverse transfer dollars. Guys, I don't get mad that you took my information and sell it. Like, whatever. You guys are always invited to take my information and share it to the people. And I don't want credit for it. I don't want a dime from you, right? Like, whatever. I don't believe the truth should be sold or owned by anyone. I don't own any of the stuff I give. But when I give it for free and you start selling it, it's just crazy to me. It's insanity to me. It's crazy. I got another guy. I think this is, I don't know, Zach. He's about to ban me from his live. He scams. Beware. Like, dude, like, can you give me, like, someone says Zach's a scammer. Like, show me the scamming. There's not one piece of information that you can give me money for. I give this all for free. What am I scamming you? Like, dude, I ain't even gonna block you. It's just like, what am I scamming you, dude? That's the truth. It's insanity to me. Just crazy. But like, yeah. It's not a good move, man. Logan, if you want to come back, you're banned. I don't know what to tell you here, man. But I'm telling you right now, yeah, I'm just gonna block the guy. Why not? But the thing is, if I tell you you need to hop on and talk to me, we gotta talk. And if you don't hop on and talk to me and I still see you're live, talk to me. If you don't talk to me, then you're out. You're out of the community. And I want to give everyone their due process. Give me, and I don't want to get any drama on anything, but it's like, come on, man. Come on. I don't have a problem with people that sell courses to a point, right? I give it all for free. Whatever, you sell a course, like, I'm at the point now, guys, where it's like, you already know everything's for free here. If you know that and then you decide to pay someone 10 grand, go crazy. Guys, we have how many people go and say, okay, I know Zach stuff's for free, but I'm going to go still pay the guy or gal. And then they pay for it and then they come back. It's about 80% of them still do that because they know, oh, wow. And they're like, I wish you didn't do that. I'm like, well, you spent 10 grand. What are you going to do? So guys, if you're on the Discord, we're going to hang out in the lounge. So if you want to keep this party going, we're going to be in the Discord right now. So make sure you go there at zachdiscord.com. And like always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.